This story, I hope I never have to hear again, but unfortunately, I know I will. Not much to say. I want you guys to listen carefully to this story.
Okay.
Okay.
They said take your time.
I said take your time. All right, go ahead.
There were some events that caused me to have to get an order of protection and a restraining order against my ex. I was attacked July 1st by my ex while I was pregnant, which caused some severe damage to my face. I suffered an eye fracture and 8 stitches to my forehead, which ultimately caused me to have a miscarriage. The morning I was attacked, July 1st, I was not expecting the attack, and I was not even prepared to go through something like that. I got the order of protection. He was removed from my home, our home here in Georgia, and was granted a $50,000 bail. I pleaded with the courts and the judges to not allow him a bail because I didn't feel safe. And under the situation of me being attacked pregnant and not really understanding what he's capable of, I wouldn't even understand why Georgia would give him a bail. He was able to post bail with friends and family, and he's been out on bail. Since he's been out on bail, he has been stalking me, calling me, stalking my house, coming by my house, emailing my friends, family, inboxing my friends and family, inboxing me, all in attempts to apologize, but not really. Friday, October 5th, I had received several phone calls from my ex. I took my son to Six Flags, and my phone had died. I posted some pictures of my phone that died. And as we're on our way home from Six Flags, I'm getting a lot of phone calls from my ex. And I received the phone call and I put the phone on speaker. And me and my son had both spoke to him, and we told him to pray, to seek some help, and that things would be better through prayer. I have asked him several times to stop calling me, that the relationship was over, and to please get some help for his own betterment, because I could not endure any violence or torture among myself and for my son to witness. Friday was a little different. I tried to get him off the phone. I got him off the phone. I was on the other line with my cousin, Baby. And I was talking to her and I was telling her that I didn't feel safe and that I need to figure out what to do because I'm worried that he's watching me and stalking me and that he's going to pop up. As I'm pulling into my driveway, I have to open the button for my garage to open. I pulled into my garage, and as I'm getting out of the car, on the phone with my cousin, I'm looking around, and I'm just like, cousin, I just hope he not stalking me and hope he don't pop up on me. He comes tiptoeing around from the back of my car, and he jumps out of nowhere, and he's like, yeah, I'm fucking popping up. And I was so afraid because I already knew that something bad was about to happen. My son gets out the car, and as he's walking around the car, he jumps. And he was very frightened because we weren't expecting for my ex to be there. My ex snatches my phone out of my hand and was like, yeah, I'm fucking popping up. I'm here to talk and you need to let me in. I pleaded with him. I told him to give me my phone back, that he's not welcome here, and to just go because I don't want any more problems. And I've already put an order of protection out against him. I grabbed my son's hand and I pleaded with him calmly to give me my phone back. He gave me my phone. And me and Rashard, we stepped out, walking backwards out of the garage because I did not feel comfortable being in the garage. We walked into the street and my ex is like, take me back. Just let me back in the house. I'm not going to leave. This is my house too. Just forgive me. I won't hurt you again. And I'm like, you just need to go. You need to leave. And my son is not really knowing what's going on. He's like, Mommy, I gotta pee. Let me in the house to go pee. And my ex is like, just open up the door. I can't believe you're not gonna let me in. I told my son that he can't pee. I made him pee outside in the front of the house because I knew if I let him in that he was gonna hurt me. About 5 minutes later, he wouldn't leave. He grabbed me by the shirt and he was like, I just need to talk to you. Sit down and talk to me. I kind of pushed him off and was like, don't grab me. Please just go. He told me that there are some things in my brain and there are some things in my head I need to tell you. And I didn't know what that meant. I started shaking uncontrollably and I grabbed Richard and we started to walk away. He asked me, where the fuck are you going? You're not going anywhere. I'm like, I'm getting ready to leave. You need to leave too. He told me he's not going nowhere. I'm going to listen to him. And before I knew it, he started to choke me in front of my son. He started to choke me and push me towards the garage.
It's okay, Pebbles. Relax, Pebbles. It's okay, baby. Take your time.
My son was so frightened. He was trying to fight Darnell and munch him to get him from stopping choking me. We scuffled, and Rashard just kept screaming, don't hurt my mom, please. You're scaring her. You just need to go. We scuffled a little bit. I broke out of the choke, and I tried to tell Rashard to run. He put his hand over Rashard's mouth and pushed him back and told him to shut the fuck up. Nobody's going anywhere. So I started to fight him again because I knew he was going to try to hurt me and my son.
Take a breath.
I pushed him off of Rashard. I grabbed Rashard up by his shirt because he kind of fell. And I pushed him out the door and I said, run, Peanut, run. Rashard got up and ran. And Darnell took after him. And at this point, I didn't know what to do, to run, to call the police. It was like 2 seconds. Darnell stopped running. He never even left the garage. He ran towards the end of the garage where the driveway meets. And he turned around. And he walked right back up to me. And I'm like, Darnell, just leave. There's nothing to argue about. Just go. He started to wiggle the door handle of my car and was like, open up this fucking car. You're going to open up this fucking house. You're going to let me in. I'm not going no fucking where. And I pleaded to just tell him to just go. He walked up to me and he started punching me in the face. I punched him back a few times. And then he hit me again real hard in my face right here. I thought he was about to like knock me out. I balled up. And I balled up in a ball in the corner of the garage. And he started stumping me and kicking me and punching me.
Okay.
Take a breath.
Shh. Take a breath, Pebbles. Take a breath. Take a breath. Take a breath, Tamara. Take
I
a breath.
felt something hurt my shoulder. And when I went to touch my shoulder, it was like my shoulder was sliced open in two. And I seen a whole bunch of blood. And he kept kicking me and punching me and punching me and kicking me. I didn't even know he was stabbing me. He kept stabbing me and stabbing me all in my legs, all in my back. I couldn't breathe anymore. And I told him, just take the keys. Take whatever you want. Please just stop. He stabbed me some more. And then he stood over me and he was like, now what? I laid there because I didn't even know what to do. I was praying and hoping that he wasn't going to catch my son. It hurt my baby. I laid there on the garage floor. I didn't even know what to do. I laid there for a minute because if I called 911, I felt like if he seen that I still had my phone, he was going to come back. I seen his truck speed off. I dialed 911. And then I heard my son's voice, Mom. I said, don't come in here, Peanut, run. Mommy's okay, don't come in here, just run.
It's okay.
He stabbed me 23 times. For no reason. I share all of my good moments with y'all. I really thought I was in a happy relationship. I thought that somebody finally loved me enough to help support me and to do things with me. And it turned out to be a lie. And to experience being damn near stabbed to death and left for dead. It's something I will never understand by someone who says that they love you. I pressed the charges. I got him removed from my home. I gave him all of his belongings out of my home. And I tried to pick up my life and move on as if the first attack never happened. That man was hiding in the back of my house, on the side of my house, for hours, waiting for me to get home. And when I told him he could not be here and that he needed to leave, he attacked me. And that's crazy and as bizarre as this sounds, that is what has happened. And I'm still in disbelief that somebody I thought I loved, somebody that I brought around my son to be a father with towards my son, and to be around my family, will hurt me like this.
It's okay. People say my heart breaks for you. I pray for you and the strength to heal physically and emotionally. Oh, baby, God loves you.
Savage.
Praying for
Savage. Savage. That's all I could say. After hearing that story, I don't know where to start, it's such a sad occurrence. It's just a sad, sad occurrence for anybody to go through, man or woman. What would lead somebody to that point, that anger? That anger. Remember, that's somebody that you love, that said they love you, that you never expected. I just hope that this young lady recover, make a full recovery, her and her son, because the events of this would traumatize him forever. I mean, just imagine almost watching someone almost take your mother's life, the blood, everything, just tragic for anyone to witness. So I hope that this young lady make a full recovery and she could talk to people about, especially young women that are going through situations in life that they feel like they need to stay with that person. That person, although the warning signs might be there before, because I'm sure that's not the first time. He probably slapped her, he probably nudged her, he probably pushed her, because all of this stuff is progressive. He probably one time slapped her, give her a small slap, a push, and it led and it escalated to this. I hope she could find the strength to one day talk to women about the warning signs of abuse, domestic abuse, because a lot of women are going through it. Might be the primary stages of it, might be the first stage of it, but a lot of women are going through it. And from hearing her story, I want you women, and sadly enough some men, to find the strength that if you are in a situation like this ever, that you know when to talk about it, report it, or walk away, even before it gets to that point where you have, your life is flashing in front of your eyes. It's a tragic situation. Now this young lady has a GoFundMe page, which we're also going to be supporting so she could get back up on her feet. I'm going to paste the GoFundMe page information in the description so she can have a full and complete recovery. Share the video, guys, and let's talk about domestic violence. Let's put a stop to it. Men, boy, I don't know, not all men, but men, if you are in a situation that you're physically, you're emotionally bothered, it's okay, it's all right to talk to someone, to seek help. It's okay. It is not okay, however, to pick up a knife, pick up a gun, and take out that anger on a person that you love, that you claim that you love. It is not right. It is not right. Anyhow you look at it, it is not right. I hope you make a full and complete recovery. Bye for now.